Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Oh, you getting it in? Somebody's getting it for you. What's good on, people? Woo, what's good on, people? It's a day of another day we call. Monday. Anyway, that being said, what's going on, people? Oh, it is what it is. Let me make sure my boobies is in place. Anyway, that being said, what's going on, people? I'm going to talk in reference to, how do I put this? You know, it's funny how we go through life and we look for different things in life, and we all strive to be very happy, hoping that, you know, we can meet someone that can sweep us off our feet and, you know, give us the happiness that we're always looking for. You know, some of us do, some of us don't. Some people just, whatever. Some people just been hurt so bad that the emotion of, you know, someone coming into their life is too disheartening for them to try to take a chance. Anyway, that being said, you know, it's funny that we start doing things to demean ourselves as we start to weaken our spirit to try to get to the love that, you know, we're trying to strive for. Let me get some tissue, because I think I'm starting to sweat. Anyway, so we start demeaning ourselves to issues of, you know, being with someone, because we want to be with someone so bad that we start losing the character that we once was and start selling our souls to the person that we hope that we could find or to be with. And the thing about it is, you know, you get to the point in your life where, you know, your character, as far as the person that your standard person that you were looking for, has been little, and you basically don't even go after nothing that you once want no more, because everything you seem to have wanted has seemed to have failed you. And it seems like every man that you ever ran into who said they were different, they wasn't like the next man, has turned out to be just like the next man. And that being said is that, you know, you start doing things promiscuous, and you start having sex with people that you don't even give a fuck about. And you've gotten to the point where you're just numb. You don't look for love no more because you don't think it's available to you. You don't think that another man can make you happy because you feel as though you've met too many who are on the DL and who's cheating and who's doing so many things that you don't believe in that world as well. And you also come to the terms that sex is not even good to you anymore. It's just something to do. And it's not even something that once you do it, you're like, wow, I feel so much better. It's gotten to the point where you're numb to it, that it don't even, you know, it doesn't even affect you the way it's supposed to, you know, a loving feeling and stuff like that. And lots of us are having sex with people we don't even give a fuck about. It's just about the feeling. And once you get that, your orgasm that you're striving to get, it's over. But at the end of the day, when it's over, you're still left at home with you. And that being said, how far of a standard have you gone? You know, when you feel as though I don't want to waste anybody's time talking to me. I'm breathing, I'm living, but somehow I've died inside, but no one seems to know because I smile. And no one even could see past that. Because just because I smile don't mean I'm happy. Just because I laugh don't mean I have the glory. Sometimes I pretend and make myself smile because I don't want you to see all my pains. You know, what I go through. And then you meet the man who is no different from any other man, because you always seem to pick the wrong man. And some people say, well, you always pick the wrong man. Isn't it funny how they always find a way that it's always your fault? It's always you. It's never the person who comes into your life. And how come it is that when you decide you want to give someone a chance, you know, to come into your life, everything you thought that they would do, they did it. All the pain that you tried to start over again, it's like they just reunited the spark back over again, because the fact of the matter, you just wasted my time and you wasted your, well, they didn't waste their time, because basically they only want a fuck section. You know, you're not being the experimental person, you're being experimented on. And you're no longer considered as a person, you're considered as a thing, an object, basically a blow doll for no one's pleasure but their own. And how far is enough is when enough is enough? And how far can you go? Sure, we hit them back and stuff like that. We're like, I'm going to hit you in your pockets, I'm going to fuck your mind and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, what happens to you? What happens to your character? What happens to the person that you become? What happened to the person that you once was? who was so happy at one point, and you allow person and person and person to come into your life and has to rip you from the beautiful person that you started out. So sometimes I learned that we have to unwind what they have done to us and step back and to find ourselves. We have to look back at everything we started from the beginning, before any man has walked into our life, before any person has criticized and judged us. We have to go back into that time and start it over. And once you start it over, you can find that love that you once had. And this time when you start over, you make sure you are aware. You walk with that third eye, and you will not be stopped this time. You will not let them demise you. You will not let them tear you down. Remember, it's not the one in society that tears you down the most. It's the man that lays in your bed next to you who said you wasn't good enough, and now he's got you believing it. He only set the track for everyone else to come beside him and behind him to tear down your character. And with that willingness of knowing it, with your love filled in your heart, you don't even know what's happening to you, because you was in love and you're still in hurt and pain for what he's done. But now you're doing the damage to yourself. So you have to track back to what you once was, to the happy you once is, that still waits inside and beg for you to plead, to let them back out once again, because your happy still awaits. They see it, you just don't. They manage to trick you and close your eyes to the beauty that you are. So I say, return back to where you once was and get your happy back and fight to not let them come back in. Strategize everything differently and not let them walk in that door with a free pass to your heart. Because once they tear you down, you can be built back up. But this time, when you start over, you clean a closet, you slamming doors, and you're closing every avenue that's going to make your heart bleed. Anyway, that being said, that's something for you to think about, as well as myself. Anyway, I want to say hello to people. Boom. I want to tell people, bam. And I want you to really think about that. If you're torn down and you're scarred, who did this to you? And that's okay. But you can start over. And you start over right this time, because now you've been educated and you have your college grad degree. And you are ready in full form and you will not be turned back around. Like the slave song says, I will not let nobody turn me around. Turn me around, turn me around. And this time you will not be turned around. Anyway, I want to say thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. I want you to do you. I want you to do you the best way you can. And if nobody don't like it, then fuck 'em.